The Nifty level that I referred to, 17,166 to 17,401. The 20-day exponential moving average is 17,425. So let's see if the market wants to respect them. The first rates are in, and the Nifty is down about 248 points. So better than what the SGX Nifty told us, above the 17,500 mark. But let's wait for maybe another 5-6 minutes. The Bank Nifty is opening about 600 points down, but that's also slightly better than what you would have sort of assumed looking at the SGX Nifty. 230 down on the Nifty now. Actually, that's not too bad. 17,530 is what you have. And the broader market, advanced client, something that you want to keep an eye on, because that normally gives a first indicator of how things would move. 215 down on the Nifty now, so not as bad as what the SGX Nifty told us. So in terms of stocks, IT stocks are leading the decline. So Infosys is down 2.5%. TCS is also down quite a bit. A couple of banks are also down actually. Kotak and Axis, throw in ICICI Bank as well. That's also down. HDFC Bank, Reliance is a bit soft. Bajaj Finance is starting a bit soft. HDFC, in fact, HDFC Twins are both down. HCL Tech, another IT name. But overall, the market is not as bad as the SGX Nifty told us. Remember, we're sitting on a 350-point rally, and to give up 200 points, I guess it's okay. In terms of gainers, you have Sun Pharma, which is right on top, Bharti Airtel, and Bajaj Auto are the other stocks doing well. Now the Nifty has cut its losses to less than 200 points. 17,558 is what we have. And going by the SGX Nifty, this will still classify as a better than expected opening. And the Bank Nifty is down about 500 points. Sonia.
It's not a bad opening, you'll have to say. The mid-cap index is down, but not out. About a 0.3% loss that we're seeing. The advanced decline ratio also split down the middle, really, so a bit tentative there. The stock of the moment on the downside is SpiceJet. It's a 9% cut that we're seeing on SpiceJet. As I was telling you earlier, steep losses both in Q4, in Q1 and in FY22. And the management says that it was the worst operating environment that they've had to deal with. So SpiceJet is not looking good at all at the moment. On the upside, you have Ashok Leyland that's piling on the gains, 2.5% on the back of that very good order win. Now Ashok Leyland is up almost 30% for the year. By the way, Escort's numbers are also out. With the initial numbers don't look too bad actually. Tractor sales growth of 7.5% year on year. Domestic sales are up by 7% as well. And the stock is trending in the green at the moment. Talking about green stocks, Adani Group stocks continue to do what they do best, which is rising. You have Adani Power that's up in the green right now. And a couple of the other names too that are charging ahead and outpacing the market. Dish TV, you have GMR Power, Zomato, RBL Bank, IDFC First Bank that are also bucking the trend this morning and trading in the green. On the downside is the IT stocks that are dragging the market's feet. So Infosys, Wipro are under a bit of pressure, and that's perhaps the reason why the overall headline index too is seeing a big cut.
200 points, but better than, what many were fearing looking at the SGX yesterday or even this morning for that matter. So 220 lower. Well, let's just take a look at some other names. So TTML is up 6.5%. We've been highlighting this for the last couple of days. It started to run. Ashok Leyland, of course, we highlighted. Zomato is up about 1.7%, 1.8%.